Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 8th grade concept of generalizing transformations. This is standard 8.10a in the great state of Texas, and we're using item number 2 of the 2023 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we have a trapezoid, KLMN, and it's being reflected over the x-axis to form a new trapezoid. We need a true statement. All right, well, you know what? Let's visualize this. I'm going to draw a coordinate grid here. You know what? Let's use the connect line feature. Let's make it straight. All right, so here's my coordinate grid. All right, that's going to work. Let's go ahead and just label this as my x-axis and my y-axis. All right, so I'm going to use the connect line feature, and let's do red for KLMN. So I'm going to make a trapezoid. All right, so I'm going to kind of bring it. It's going to be kind of a thin one. We'll just make it look like that. Okay, so if that's my trapezoid right there, and it's KLMN, so KLMN. What I want to do is I want to flip it. That's what a reflection means, right? If it's reflected over the x-axis, okay, that means we're going to flip it. And it's going to act like I've got a line of symmetry right here on this x-axis right here, and I'm going to flip it over. Okay, so you see it's two points above the x-axis. So I'm going to flip it, and let's switch this to green here. Right, and so I'm going to bring right there. And you know what? Let's go ahead and go back to the connect line. That's going to be a little bit better. There we go. So I'm going to bring that. Then it goes diagonal 1. And it goes over like that right there, okay? And that is WXYZ, right? So WXYZ. Okay, I've got my two different trapezoids. Let's see what we should be looking at. So the area of trapezoid KLMN is greater than the area. Well, I can easily calculate the areas because, you know, I've got this right here. So my KLMN, right, I've got 1, 2, and then that's a half, right? Those two right there make 3. Okay, so I've got 3 square units. And then obviously we're going to see the same thing here. I've got 1, 2, and I've got 3. Okay, so 3 square units. So no, a reflection does not change the area. So a reflection preserves congruence. Okay, and so that's really what we're looking for, is what preserves congruence. That means what keeps it the same. Because a reflection preserves congruence. So does a translation. So does a rotation. What doesn't preserve a congruence, right, is a dilation. That's when you grow it or you shrink it. But a reflection preserves congruence, which means A is not going to be it. Let's check B. The angle measures of trapezoid KLM are less than. Okay, well, the angle measures are in the inside, but look, I didn't grow it, I didn't stretch it. Even if I did dilate it, the angle measures would still be the same. But remember, we are preserving congruence. So it's not going to be that. C, the sum of the angle measures of trapezoid is twice. No, the sum of the angle measures, it's 360. It's a quadrilateral. I don't care how I rotate it, reflect it, stretch it. It's still going to be 360. The side lengths of trapezoid KLMN are congruent. There we go. Reflection preserves congruence. The side lengths are still congruent. It's the only one that works. The answer here is going to be D.